Testing. All right. Continue the game. Man. Okay, adjust this. Alright, let me get my game turned on here. Now that I got everything set up. Move this over here. Okay, hopefully this works good. Got my stream pinned. Had to set up my pop-out box so I can see my stream chat in the game. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, hang on. I stand in the middle of my room. Oh, I'm on day 4. Yes. Guns are loud. I had no clue. No idea about that one. I had no idea about that one. This is a good spot to stand. I'll have to check my journal when I get in the game because I don't remember what I was doing. The tomb in the tower. Investigate the coffin. Okay. Oh my god. It's daytime though. Even though it looks like nighttime. It's daytime. The graveyard is so creepy. Can't be too loud because there's zombies over that way. Oh!
I know Henri is dead, and I know that for the time being you've stepped into his shoes, whoever you are. I am not in the habit of trusting people these days. Trust gets you dead when it's given to the wrong person, and there is a lot of wrong out there. But I am willing to set prejudice aside for a few moments so we can have a little chat. See if we can work together. I'm assuming you scored a few useful things out of that last tower cache. Well, there's
Hell
more where
yeah.
that came from. As long as nothing happens to me. Understood? Get yourself to the churchyard.
Oh, I got
I
these
will unlock the
bombs.
gate so you can reach the area. Stay out in the open. If I am
Sticky?
satisfied you are alone, you will see me.
Sticky proximity bombs. I forgot I got those bombs. That's nice. To the bus. Why have I never realized that the bus is white until just now? Okay.
Hey, you there? Hello?
I'll
It's
talk to you in a
Casey.
second.
If you're there, please.
I'll talk to you in a second. I need to scrap this broken revolver and this box of junk. Ooh. Can I put these on the first page? The first page is where I like to put my useful stuff. Okay, now I'll go talk to this guy. Just leave that right there. Do I still have the hatchet? Not the backpack. I have a knife. I do have the hatchet. Okay.
Hey, you there? Hello? It's Casey. If you're there, please answer. I've got a situation. Please.
I can hear you. What is it?
Yeah, I got spooked the other day. The crash rattled me. I'm sorry. It's just... I don't know who to trust. There's not many decent options out there, but I'm getting desperate, so, I need to take a chance, on you. What do you think? Can you help me out? Please?
You've got my attention.
I've been hearing things from the tower radio chatter. They found something, and I need it. Bad. Problem is, I have no way to get my hands on it without help, without you. Now, I'm willing to give up what I know about the reserve in exchange. Does that sound fair?
What do you need?
A pump flow regulator. A tower patrol founded by Memorial Lane in the Garden District. It's just another useless piece of junk to them. The problem is there's a potential showdown brewing over there between the patrol and a reclaimed camp. It could get bloody. Quickly.
What else? I like to be fully informed before putting my ass on the line.
Fair enough. What do you want to know?
What's the area like?
The Garden District was one of the wealthiest areas of the city.
The Garden
No
District.
surprise, it avoided most of the flood damage. The folks hit hardest by the flood picked it as a spot for a memorial to victims. And 2 weeks later, when the dead started walking, the whole city was a damn memorial.
Why are they fighting?
Resources, territory, two opposed ways of thinking, butting heads. I mean, from everything I've been hearing on the radio the last couple of months, the bad blood just keeps getting worse. Look, I'm staying out of it, but I can feed you more details if you want.
What's your take on all this?
If the fighting keeps up, this city's gonna explode into an all-out war. The tower maintains some sort of order, right? I mean, they offer some sort of semblance of safety, sure, but they don't hesitate to toss people out if they question authority. Once the tower kicks your ass out, there's no return. It seems cruel, but I don't know. Maybe that's the way it has to be. The Reclaimed are eccentric. Let's put it that way. But JB really knows how to motivate, get people to buy into his vision. Maybe they're crazy, maybe they're onto something, I don't know, who knows. They are inspired, though, always going on about their liberation to live, not just blindly following orders to barely survive. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're both a bit fucked in the head.
How do they operate?
Did I ask about
What
the
do they
beliefs?
believe in?
The tower is disciplined, committed to community. Everyone has to contribute.
Asked about the
to cause.
leaders.
They must be doing something right. I've heard they have close to 1,000 people inside their walls. Tower folks are
1,000
fiercely
people.
loyal to their way of life. Maybe even to a fault. A bunch of loose cannons in the Reclaimed. It's hard to know what they're up to most of the time. The tactics are all about surprise and intimidation. Guerrilla warfare mentality. And they love creeping the tower people out. Weird rituals and stuff. They seem less interested in control and more into sending a message.
I've heard enough info on the conflict.
Okay. Sorry. I know I can ramble sometimes.
I'm ready to do this.
I'm ready.
The pump regulator is a piece of industrial equipment about the size of a coffee maker. Pipes, switches, knobs. You'll know it when you see it. Now, the Tower Patrol has it at their camp. Red House on Memorial Lane. And remember, Reclaimed are nearby, so you might get caught in the middle of a scrap between them. Now, once you
No,
have it in
thank you.
hand, hustle back to the radio and contact me. Time
No,
is not on my side.
thank you.
If you pull this off, I'll spill everything I know about the reserve. You have my word.
Oop. Okay. Should I do the kindness of strangers or the tomb in the tower part? Okay, wait. I have to move through the catacombs to meet with May in the churchyard. Let's go through the catacombs while it's daytime. Any opposition to that? Nope. Fully loaded. Oh, do I have... what do I got in the backpack? Should I make another knife? If I have enough stuff to make another knife? Probably. Which shoulder did I put over this one? Yeah. Alright. I'm ready. To the catacombs. To the catacombs. They're creepy as fuck. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, here we go. Are there any zombies down here? Come out! Hey, zombie. Ooh, that mist scared the shit out of me. Come on out. Hey, you. Hey. Hey. It's easier to lure them out a little bit and kill them than it is to go down in here with the zombies in here. Oh, God. It's so freaking creepy in the catacombs. Oh, God. Whew. That's like the worst of it. Not fun going in there. Here. I might as well pick stuff up that I can scrap while I'm over here. Or not, or just break it. So I put it over the wrong shoulder every time. Anything in here? Anything over here worth picking up? Oh, God, that noise scared the crap out of me. The music on this game sometimes, every time the journal updates and also every time music starts playing, it freaks me out.
Don't get used to muting like this. It's a rarity.
I understand. It's almost impossible to know who to trust.
All right, then we're on the same page. I'll get to the point. Why are you helping me?
Hey.
Henri trusted you, so that's
Henri.
good enough for me.
Were you two friends?
I guess you could say we were new friends, sure. I saved his ass from a slew of
Why
walkers
are we
in the
meeting in the open?
And I liked talking to the guy. He had a way about him.
He sure did. My daughter was fond of him. Loved the way he could spin a tale. Well, may he rest in peace.
Why are we meeting in the open?
Got some curmudgeonly shoes to fill. I'll point you to tower caches with
Oh,
useful
God.
supplies, and you get me the intel they contain. Sound like a deal?
Got a question first?
You've got yourself a deal.
I'll just
Take
agree.
this drawing. There's some intel at the location in the drawing. When you have it, leave it for me at the usual spot.
consider it done.
Schisslinger and Ingelheimer. Looks like a radio tower. Adios. We're going back through the tombs. We're not hanging out here too long. It's a little suspect out this way. It's a little dicey. Oop. That's so much fun. Oh. Slinging that thing back in there. Hey. I should use my left hand for the flashlight 'cause my right hand's my good hand. To the tomb. Oh god. Skulls are good for gunpowder for some reason. Get out of here. Let's go. Whew. Thank God. I hate going in there. It's spooky scary in there. It's so spooky in there. Not a fan. It's spooky scary in there. I want to scrap this food too because I don't really need it right this second. Because I can use it to upgrade the food station, which will be way more useful. See, now I can make sterile bandages. What's the next thing? A laminated bow. What's the next thing I need for over here? I need some more nuts and bolts. Oh. I'm gonna upgrade that. So now I can sprint more easier. Ooh. Woods grabs the nuts and bolts. It'd be nice to get the deep pockets. Also, what's that? A good knife. We need that as well. Melee combat? I can punch the shit out of people? I didn't know that. Or maybe, I don't know. Interesting. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get a drink of water before I go do this. Gotta stay hydrated. Alright. Now, should I go do... What task do I want to do is the question. I could do the Tomb in the Tower Part 3, or I could do the Kindness of Strangers, which I'm thinking about doing first. I need to go to Memorial Lane, a red house. Speak to the Tower Lieutenant? Okay, it looks like we're going to Memorial Lane. It's daytime. I got a hatchet. I got a knife and a gun. 2 knives and a gun. Should be enough. It's daytime still. Okay. Even though it feels like nighttime. It's just as spooky right now as it is at night. The daytime feels very much like nighttime. Memorial Lane. Oh, that's a little close. It was a little close for comfort. Sometimes the best way to a house is not through the front door. Yeah. What do you think I've been doing? Walking through the front door where those people want to shoot me? No. Hell no. I definitely do not do that. We in. Okay, here we are. I was gonna say, oh, let's just start right in the middle of the road. Straight. Shit. I just want to read it.
Now is not the time to be selfish. Now is the time to commit to a community, to be part of something. Our vision for the future is rooted in hope. It ensures a future for humanity. Cast despair aside. There is no point in clinging to it. Do not commit to isolation. Dedicate yourself to a grander purpose, and you will not be alone. Trust in us to guide you, and we will put our trust in you. Within our walls, you will be safe. Within our walls, your needs will be met. Within our walls, life goes on. The tower will always stand. Mama.
That's the red house. You're welcome. I definitely want to. Oh. There's people as fuck in here. How am I supposed to get in? Are they gonna attack me if I try to go over here?
You claim shit's camped across the street and nabbed his dumbass brother.
Well. Sorry. I'm sorry. I had to do it. There's too many people in the house. Can't get through here. Shit. Oh, my revolver broke. Fuck. I'm gonna need another gun. Shit. No good. I'm gonna need another gun. I don't think I can. I climb up these vines? Nope. Sorry for killing your person. Oh shit, there's gun parts all over the ground. I need another. I need to come back. Just pick up stuff to salvage. Damn it! I didn't realize my gun was close to breaking. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. I'm easier to kill when I'm slow. AF. Well, no shit. Well, now it's night. That person in the water freaked me out. Gotta love that it's nighttime. God damn it. Nuts and bolts and workable metal. Hopefully I have enough after I scrap these old gun parts. If not, I'm gonna have to make a trip to the town. Which is very unfortunate with no gun. Shove the whole gun in the recycling bin. Smoke one. Okay, now we should have enough for a gun. After scrapping those two other guns. Hell yeah. I had no clue my gun was about to bust. Okay. Literally had no clue my gun was about to break. Early morning. Early morning. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna get a drink of water before I go into town again. Lord. Killing zombies makes me thirsty. Killing zombies makes me thirsty. Right. Let's try this again. We might have to kill everybody in that house, but here we go. Oh boy, here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. Dun, dun, dun. Memorial Lane. Finger guns. Finger guns. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm gonna kick some ass. That book is there again. There's just gun parts everywhere up through here, isn't there? Hey! Where did another zombie see me? Oh, good, there's not as many right now. I think it's because it's earlier in the day. She's blocking the way. Allies of the tower. Okay. Can I still go under? Fuck. I'm not trying to alert the whole damn neighborhood.
Those reclaimed shits camped across the street nabbed his dumbass brother. Wouldn't be surprised to see Anthony missing his insides by nightfall. Jeff is fucking beside himself. Those reclaimed shits camped across the street nabbed his dumbass brother. Wouldn't be surprised to see Anthony missing his insides by nightfall.
Don't want to go in there. My God.
Jeff is fucking beside himself. Those reclaimed shits camped across the street nabbed his dumbass brother. Wouldn't be surprised to see Anthony missing his insides by nightfall. Hate's not strong enough for you, Cord. Some people just don't realize what a scumbag they are.
Fuck. I was out of bullets, no wonder why. Shit. Oh God.
Reclaimed shits camped across the street nabbed his dumbass brother. Wouldn't be surprised to see Anthony missing his insides by nightfall.
How much time I got? Staying low to the ground. Shit. How much time I got? My God. We're at halftime. 4 slots. I could get some adhesive. Those bindings. Where's the radio?
Hey, big brother. There's not much to say beyond I'm sorry, but I have to do this. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I'm a wreck, Jeff. I keep seeing that little girl's face. These visions of her turning. This whole mess is fucking with my head. What did the Martins do to deserve being exiled? It makes no sense. They are good people. Now, I know this might put you in a tough spot. Please forgive me, but I need to make things right. At least give them a slim chance to survive out there. I swiped some supplies from our camp, so you know who to blame. Don't want any other innocent people taking heat. I'm going out to find the Martins and deliver the stuff. Least I can do. I pray it'll help me get my head straight. If I'm not back before the bells, wish me luck. Your little bro, Anthony.
Oh. That was an accident. Let's get back to the boat. Got a lot of good stuff. I got a shit ton of good stuff in there. Whatever. You're not even chasing me, you bitch. Oh Lord. Yeah, we're almost out of time. We need to go. We need to get gone. See you, suckers! I stole all your good stuff. I stole all of their good stuff. That was awesome. I just stole all the good stuff. Lord. Okay. Oh God. That's not horrifying at all. I stole all the good stuff, and I got the pump. And my hatchet is still pretty good. I wanted to take that second hatchet, but I don't have 2 pouches on my backpack for large weapons, which is a problem. Let's go scrap all this good stuff I got. Hang on. Okay. Scrap the stuff I don't need. And then take a look at the good stuff I got. Look at all these gun parts I got. And I got a second good gun. Though it's almost bad. It's got 2 bullets in it though. Can I take the bullets out? Pretty sure that's not the standard for taking bullets out of a gun, but whatever you gotta do. I got a broken FS 92M. I don't know what that is. Some kind of pistol. Ooh. All kinds of good stuff in that. This is for my trophy wall. Because I gotta have this on the trophy wall. That's dope as fuck. That's collectible as fuck. Broken rifle. Put that whole thing in the gun box. Or the recycling bin. Clock. And the pump and whatever this is, the control dial. I got both those things. Good thing I grabbed both because you probably need both. Should I tell him that I got it? I got the pump! Assemble the pump regulator. Okay, let me take it out. Let me sit down on the ground here. Oof. How do I assemble it? Put that right there. Take this thing out. Activate. Okay. Put that in the backpack. Scooch over here and talk to Casey.
You there, Casey? Come in.
Yeah, I'm here. Wow, you're
I'm
back.
hurting.
Did you get it?
I did. Sorry, I didn't answer.
Had to deal with some shit. But I got what you needed. I delivered. Now it's...
This is great. Finally, some progress. It's a relief. Okay, let me find the manual for that thing, and we can get it calibrated.
You're stalling, Casey. I want to hear what you got on the reserve. Not doing anything until you hold up your end. We clear?
Yeah, yes. All clear. Okay, the reserve is real, but you already knew that, right? What you don't know is that I am in it. It's an old military bunker built in the 50s or 60s. Right after the flood, the National Guard used it as a staging area to distribute disaster relief supplies. But once the dead started walking, things really went to shit. I had no choice but to get inside and hunker down. I thought I was safe for a little while, but now I'm fucked. The floodwater up top was too much for the reserve's pump system. It malfunctioned, and now the whole place is on lockdown. I'm stuck in the comm room. I'm running out of time. I need to get out of here, soon. God, I can't wait to see the sky again.
I've been working with someone named May. She claims to have a key to the reserve. You know anything about this?
If your May is May Benoit, then yeah, I've heard of her. Tower is always tossing her name around on the airwaves. They're really after her ass. Consider her a major threat. I don't know anything about
push-ups.
the reserve, though. I'll do some research. If I discover anything, I'll let you know.
You were the only one to make it inside?
Well, no. There were others, but they didn't stay. They had to leave.
If the bunker was safe, why did they leave?
Like I said, they left. They had to take care of something, okay? Nothing else to say about it.
Rumors are all over the place. What exactly is inside the reserve?
Most of the rumors are true. Food, meds, tons of it. I mean, the entire hall was meant to help tens of thousands of people in the area after the flood. And there's a bunch of guns, ammo, and gear for the troops that were meant to distribute it. All military-grade, perfect condition. Problem is, I can't get to any of it. The whole bunker is locked down because of the floodwaters.
What's the rush to get out of there?
Starvation, for one. I might have a couple weeks left to scratch down here. But none of that is gonna matter if the floodwater sitting on top of this place breaks through. The comm room is filling up slowly right now, but it's only a matter of time before the ceiling collapses. Starvation, crushed, or drowned. Pick your poison, right?
If you get crushed, at least it would be quick, right?
Yeah, well, with your help, I'm hoping to avoid all of it. Fuck, I'd rather take my chances on the surface with 100 walkers coming at me. At least I'd have a fighting chance. Look, tourist, I'm not asking you to do this out of the kindness of your heart. I mean, there's clearly something in it for you, big time. If the pumps get repaired, not only will I get out, but the supply rooms will all open up. All those disaster relief supplies, untouched. Not to mention enough weaponry and gear to arm multiple platoons. All for you to do with as you please. And for me, a fresh start and some fresh fucking air.
I can't put this thumb down. I can only partially fist the sand. Hey. Oh, sorry.
You haven't been upfront with me so far. Why should I trust you?
Because my life is in your hands. I can't get out of this hole without your help. And look, I get it. I could totally be full of shit. But one thing I know, no one else can offer you what I can. Without me, the reserve is gonna remain buried. Forever. If you want the reserve, you're gonna have to work with me. It's a chance you have to take.
I'm willing to take the risk.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm willing to
You
take
won't
the
regret it.
risk.
Well, it's been a long night, but I'm too wired to sleep. I'm gonna turn this place upside down until I find the manual. You should get some rest, though. I'll contact you in the morning. Good night, tourist.
Scooch, 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 scooch. Scooch, scooch, scooch. Blech.
Hey, you there? Hello? It's Casey.
I'm coming, Casey.
you there?
Yeah, glad to hear your voice. Ready to get started?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, good. So, I found the manual for the pump flow regulator. It looks like we need to calibrate it before it can be installed. Each of the pumps has different flow requirements, and that component tells the rest of the system where to route the water.
Okay.
We should be able to figure this out.
I like that attitude. Okay, on the device, you should see a serial number. Read it to me.
473-0589-01.
Okay, now turn the dial until you get some feedback on valve A. Then tell me the number you see.
Feedback triggered on 55. The numbers turned green.
Okay, good. 55. According to the manual, valve B should be tuned to 28 degrees.
Valve B to 28. Got it.
Perfect. Okay, last valve. 1 second, 1 second. There we go. Valve C should be set to 67.
Valve C set. All numbers green.
Awesome. Okay, almost there. Now it says, depress the automatic confirmation mechanism. Looking at the diagram here, it's a big round button. Should be obvious.
All right. Big round button pressed.
Yes! Okay, we're calibrated. Now you need to install this sucker into the pump. The pump, it's located outside of St. Vincent's Church. Beacon lights will be on to help find it, so that's good. Of course, it'll probably attract walkers, so that sucks. Just be ready. The systems down here will let me know when you've installed the regulator. Oh, and one more thing. A little tip that should make life a bit easier and scavenging more fruitful since, you know, we're colleagues now, right? The tower has a radio station, number 47, that broadcasts any significant discoveries in the city and the current schedule for stirring the herd. Might be wise to tune in before heading out for the day. Privileged intel, so, you know, let's keep it between us. All right, I'm gonna take a few moments to clear my head. I'll contact you when it's time for the next step. Good luck, and thanks.
Alright, we got lots of tasks here. Tomb in the Tower Part 3. Travel to the ward. When the levee breaks, install the regulator into the pump outside the church. Not the catacombs. Oh, lordy. Crescent City News. Alright. Alright.
Medical cache confirmed. Old Town. Advising scavenge operation. Rampart. Meds discovered. Via Corolla.
Alright. Meds discovered via Corolla. Get a sip of water. What do we got here? I can upgrade again. Hell yeah, we're straight upgrading the weapons station here. What do we need to get this? Shotgun frame. Wood scraps, workable metal. Should I go up to the how good is this? Oh Lord. I guess I'm gonna go install the water pump. Through the catacombs we go. Even though the catacombs are horrifying. Hey zombies! Hey zombies. Hey! Hey! Get up here, you son of a bitch. Hey! Zombies! Zombie! Zombie! I know there's another one in here. Hey! Hey, 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 hey! God. I know you're down there and you're gonna surprise me the second I go around the corner. The fetch? Alright. We out. I was surprised there was only one zombie in there. Okay, where the hell am I going? Right there on the side of the church? Oh, we're here. Which one do I put it in, though? Pump here and pump here. Oh shit, it didn't go in there. On the side of the church? Shit. Maybe it's the pump on the other side? I can't get through the gate yet. I'm gonna try to pump over here. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Damn it. I thought maybe I could get away with doing that. It's okay, I didn't have anything valuable to lose. No, I have to put the thing back in there? Fuck. Damn it. Alright.
It's Casey.
Damn it, Casey. Alright. I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna rest my eyes and then be back on a little bit because I'm gonna play with my friend Will. Thank you guys for so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.